What if you never make the decision? What if the life you were meant to live dies because you were too afraid to choose? What if 10 years from now, you wake up with the same regrets, same job, same pain, all because you hesitated today? I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to confront you. Because the truth is simple. You are one decision away from a completely different life. Not a better habit, not another plan. A decision. A full body, all in, nothing left behind decision. And the longer you delay it, the longer you stay trapped in a version of life that doesn't reflect who you really are. Let's talk about your comfort zone. It's not safety, it's slow death. It's waking up every morning with a numb feeling in your chest, going through the motions, distracting yourself with your phone, convincing yourself that tomorrow you'll finally change. You tell yourself it's not that bad, but you're lying. Deep down, you feel the weight, the pressure, the knowing that this isn't who you were meant to be. You've built a life around minimizing discomfort instead of maximizing potential. You say, I'll wait until I have more time. Time doesn't show up. You have to take it. You say, I just need a sign. Here it is. This is your sign. Because the truth is, every day you stay in your comfort zone, you lose a little more of your fire. You trade passion for familiarity, power for predictability, growth for safety, and you convince yourself you're being smart, but really, you're being scared. You keep calling it patience. It's procrastination in disguise. You keep calling it planning. It's perfectionism wearing a mask. You keep calling it being realistic. But what's real about living a life that feels like a cage? Safety is an illusion, and one day life will rip the floor out from under you anyway. Better to leap on your terms than fall on life's. Let's go deeper. There are moments in your life that changed everything, and they all began with a decision to drop out, to commit, to walk away, to try something insane. You didn't know how it would end, but something inside you just knew it was time. And that decision created momentum. See, we all think change is about doing more. It's not. It's about doing less of what no longer aligns. It's about cutting, burning, choosing. You don't need another self-help book. You need a clean break from the version of you that keeps reading them and doing nothing. One decision can reroute your entire identity. Because when you decide, really decide, your energy shifts, you walk different, you speak different, people around you feel it. You stop begging the world to change, and you become the person who changes the damn world. A decision isn't just mental, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's physical. When you commit, the universe recalibrates. The world rearranges itself around the person who no longer tolerates the old life. Now let's get honest. You're not confused. You're not unprepared. You know exactly what needs to change. But you're addicted to the comfort of your current identity. You're scared to become the person who actually follows through. Because that version of you, that person doesn't get to hide anymore. That version of you shows up, risks being seen, risks failure, risks judgment. So instead, you've mastered the art of waiting. You wait until the new year. You wait until Monday. You wait until the pain of staying the same outweighs the fear of changing. Let me save you the suffering. Don't wait for rock bottom. Decide before it's forced. The people who change the world don't wait for permission. They give it to themselves. You are not waiting. You are hiding. And you think the delay is harmless. It's not. It is a spiritual leak. Every time you betray your inner knowing, you weaken your own authority. You teach your soul to stop trusting you. Eventually, your inner fire doesn't go out. It just turns cold. And that's worse, because now you're numb. You no longer hurt because you no longer hope. That's what indecision does. It kills slowly. Avoidance has a price, and it compounds daily. It starts with anxiety, then it becomes exhaustion, then apathy, until one day you're just another person who used to dream big. You rationalize your mediocrity with spiritual platitudes and productivity hacks. You trade boldness for coping strategies. You avoid pain at the cost of your soul. Let me ask you something. How many more years are you willing to waste explaining why you didn't change? How many more people will you blame before you realize it's all been on you? Every day you delay your decision is another day you tell life you're not ready. Eventually, life will believe you, and it will stop offering you chances. Let me make this clear. Avoidance is a choice, and that choice leads to regret. Not loud, dramatic regret. Quiet, suffocating regret. The kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. and whispers, "You could have been more." And the older you get, the heavier it becomes. This is your line in the sand, the threshold between the old you and the real you. And here's the truth. That decision you've been avoiding, it's not just about the job, the move, the conversation, the risk. It's about who you're willing to become. Are you willing to become someone who is not available for mediocrity? Are you willing to destroy the identities you built to survive and finally step into the one that was built to lead? Transformation doesn't come from more effort. It comes from surrender. It comes from stopping the war in your mind and declaring the fight over. You're done playing small. You're done pretending you don't know who you are. You're done being addicted to rock bottom just to feel something real. Right here, right now. One decision: to wake the hell up, to pull your power back, to choose discomfort over decay, to burn the version of you that's built on fear and rise. Because the life you want isn't just possible, it's already waiting on the other side of that decision. But you'll never meet it if you don't move. You don't need clarity, you need courage. Clarity comes after you move, not before. So here it is. No more thinking. No more journaling. No more talking about potential. You're one decision away from a completely different life. Not tomorrow. Now. Decide to become the person who does, who finishes, who leads, who lets go of everything no longer aligned. You don't need more time. You need to finally stop betraying yourself. And the moment you do, the world shifts. Your energy shifts. You stop seeking permission and start becoming the permission. The mirror no longer reflects who you were. It reflects who you chose to be. So here's your final challenge. Go make the decision, and don't you dare look back. This is your now or never moment, and I hope to God you choose now.